Hello, our viewers. Here we are. This is Alphin TV, powered by Alphin Women Foundation. And as we promised that we will always be live, here we are, and we are live. Please subscribe and tune in. Stay tuned because we have a lot today. We have a lot to talk about in line with a lady. This is a voice of a lady. I'm Frank Paul. I have a friend of mine, my fellow presenter. Yes.
Thank you very much for the opportunity. I salute you, my viewer, wherever you are watching us from. Need I remind you, this is Alphin TV, where we have promised you more than a lot.
Yes.
In this platform, we'll be tackling majorly women.
Only.
And that's what I was almost saying, ladies and gentlemen, but for today, spare me the gentleman part of it. We are talking to you, lady, wherever you are. My name's Paul, and I believe we shall have a lot and ample time as we educate the girl child and as we know how live and how to do a lot of things.
Yeah.
Yes.
I remember we just launched this platform.
Yes.
Just recently. Yeah? And we are looking forward to empowering a lady.
Yes.
A lady specifically, because there is something you said that when you empower lady, you empower the world.
Exactly.
Yeah. And you find that even when you go in somebody's house, they will always say a lady is the owner of the house.
Sure.
Yeah. The house is always
belongs to
programmed,
the lady,
planned, and so that means if this woman is poor in planning, or she lacks a certain kind of knowledge, this family might not grow.
True.
And so we are here. We want to talk to you. I feel like we talk about work. There is planning. There is investing, and there is saving.
Sure.
By the way, yeah, because you have to work, then save. And when you save, you need to plan.
Yes.
And when you plan, you invest.
Sure.
Yeah. And I want us to talk about more as, general, but I want us to be more of education. Yeah. We want to speak to someone. We want to speak to someone, at least when it comes to education. What do you think?
Majorly, it's a very brilliant idea, knowing that very well work is key. We are in this world, and that's why when you go to Nairobi, you find every person is very busy each and every morning. Why? Because they're looking for money. They are working. And after working, you need to make sure that you use the income properly.
Yeah.
And before I start, I would want to sound a word of warning or a caution to every lady who is listening to us outside there. That it's our high time not to choose job, you know.
Yeah.
There are those ladies who feel like, for me, with my degrees and my diploma and my masters, I cannot do certain kind of work. And you find that maybe that work is the one that is available at that particular moment. Grab that opportunity, release it to your best, give it all your energy. And at the end of it all, you never know the purpose of God as far as that job is concerned.
Wow. That's nice.
Exactly. So work is very crucial and of great significance in every lady, in every woman, and in every other person who is listening to us, wherever you're watching us from.
Now, thank you for that. I want us to talk to this lady who is working. Yeah?
Yes.
May it be she's a house manager, a house help, whichever work. But she dropped out of school, and she still has time. Yeah, there is time to go back to school. Because if you're working, that means you can save.
Sure.
And if you can save and you still have time, that means you can still go back to school.
Sure.
And better yourself in education, so that tomorrow you stand a better chance.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
We find that tuko na hii msemo ya walinitumia. Yeah.
Yes.
This comes when probably maybe a high chances when you don't have education.
Sure.
Yeah, that's when such a statement comes in. And so we want to avoid such statements. I wish I knew. 1 minute to me, somebody used me, a man used me.
Yes.
I want us to at least decrease such statements by this lady working and going back to school.
Yes.
Then she attains a certain degree, a certain course, so that at the end of the day she has something to do. What do you think?
That again, I embrace it with my both hands. Now that you find that there is this person who has the capacity and the capability to go back to class.
Exactly.
You know, it doesn't really require you a lot of money to go back to class. It's a matter of passion and a matter of commitment, and that push deep within you to feel like I need to advance. I need to stand up and shake out everything and really pursue my dreams. You know, nowadays there are no more lands.
Exactly.
There are no more lands.
Exactly. There is no more land.
So everything that you can acquire in this new generation, or rather in this era we are in, is education.
Education.
And maybe you are there and you're asking me, maybe I have done a particular course. One course is never enough.
Exactly.
Go for another and another and another. You never know where God will bless you from. So for every lady who is listening and watching into us, wherever you are, may you be in Kenya, in Africa, and as well as abroad, we are here to tell you education is not limited.
Exactly.
So go there, venture into it, release your level best, go back to class, do your education, as well as sit for those exams, and make sure you perfect in them. For we never know where God will bless us from.
Exactly.
Yes.
Now we have what we call technology. Yeah.
Yes.
Technology is running so fast, whereby you find that in US, there are some places we have robots which are working. All right.
Yes.
Yeah. Somebody has a robot, and things are moving on well. So that means if you're looking into being a house help, tomorrow that job might
not be there.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. That means you need to go back to class.
Sure.
Yeah. That's why we want to be always bringing on board educated ladies.
Yes.
Doctors. Those people who are engineers.
Yes.
Ladies.
Yes.
Yeah. To show you that this thing can still be there in your life.
Sure.
No matter how no matter the challenge. I define failure as finding a route which does not work.
Sure. Yeah.
When you find a route which does not work, if we were to go to Kasarani, and we find out that this route has been closed, that means we need to go back and look for a route which will take us there.
Sure.
Yeah. So there is a possibility that there are some jobs which are going down and down and down. And by the way, do you remember that there is a time they brought machines to harvest tea in Kericho? That means education is needed.
Sure.
Machines are coming in.
Sure.
Yeah. So if you are a lady, you're out there and you dropped out of school, maybe imagine someone dropped out in Form 2.
Yeah.
Form 2, Form 3. And there is someone who has just dropped out.
Yes.
Just yesterday.
Recently. The other day.
Imagine. So, unless that there is a big challenge.
Yes.
Which has caused that. But even if there is a big challenge, you need to again rise again.
Yes.
And you see how you can go back and do your education. It's like ni karatasi, but very important, my friend.
Important.
Very
Sure.
important.
Sure.
So in that line, we want someone. Maybe you're like, how can I do it? How will I do it? We have a lady. One day, as time goes, we'll be bringing them on board.
Sure.
Those ladies who had dropped out, and we talked to them.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you find that if I've dropped out of when I'm in Form 4, I still have a chance because I have that knowledge. I'm still fresh. I can still go back. I learn from my house,
Yes.
our house.
Mhm.
Then I book for an exam,
Sure, sure. Mhm.
and it works.
Exactly.
We have the DO thing.
Yeah.
You can always go book with the DO, and you do your exam
Yes.
and attain that certificate.
Sure, sure.
Yeah, very important.
Mhm.
What is your take?
If you are right there and you're listening to me and you've never achieved what you wanted in life, maybe there were circumstances and issues that came your way, and maybe you dropped out of school, and now you feel like, I need to go back to school. It is possible. Let me start from there. It is very possible,
Very
to
possible.
go register with the DO, stay at your house, get the materials that are supposed to educate you as far as given subjects are concerned.
Yeah, exactly.
Then after you're done, you book your exam in a given school, you go sit for your exam, and at the end of the day, you open your door of success, because attaining a Form 4 certificate is key.
Key, very key.
There are some basic things that you cannot do in this country and also in this life without your Form 4 certificate. And that makes you easier even to acquire some jobs.
Exactly.
Because with your Form 4 certificate, this shows that this person is educated.
Yeah,
But now
yeah,
imagine, even to go to be a shelf attendant in a particular supermarket, you need your Form 4
A
certificate.
Form 4, a must.
Before you go to be a house help,
By the way,
House help.
These days.
how can I trust you with my children if you're not educated?
Yeah.
It's a question to ponder on, and that is very key. I have to certify that if you give me your children, I can teach them several things in life. So that Form 4 certificate is crucial and is of great significance in your life and in your success.
There is a point you've said.
Yes.
If I'm leaving you with my kids, yeah, there is this, I expect you to teach them some things.
Yes.
These are A, B, C, D. Maybe I've left you with someone who is in class 5.
Yes.
Class 8. Yeah. So that means, and by the way, these days, if someone, there are some houses you can't enter, even if you want to be a house help.
Sure.
If you don't have a Form 4 certificate. Yeah.
Sure.
And that means, if I have a Form 4 certificate again, I can always work and go back for course.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And you can as well work as you continue learning online.
Exactly.
We have an online courses.
Online, yeah.
Start from certificate.
Exactly.
Before you go to diploma, higher diploma, degree, masters. At the end of it all, you'll be this person who is so much equipped with knowledge that at the end of the day, you will call your employers and tell them, you know what? Kindly, I'm really sorry. It's not that I don't want to work with you guys, but I feel that I should venture elsewhere, because your education now allows you to do that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow. Wow. That's good. And that is the key point.
Yes.
Vision, mission,
Yes.
and the aim of Alphin Women Foundation. Yeah, because we want to make sure a lady has knowledge.
Sure.
On the ground, we have some courses on the
Yes.
ground. It's just that Corona came in
Yes.
and made some things difficult, so people could not meet. But we have courses like computer courses.
Yes.
And if you're out there and you feel like you want to attain a computer course,
Yes.
yeah, we give out certificates. Yeah, that one I assure you.
Yes.
We will teach you, and we can always make it even online.
Yes.
I have a friend of mine. I'm giving her a computer course online.
Yes.
And she's in Bahrain. Yeah. So
Yes.
you see that. So education can always be done anywhere.
Sure.
No matter where you are, because these days education is not of that I need to sit in the class.
Yes.
Yeah, there are some courses you don't need to sit in the class. You just need to be online, always have bundles, and you do what? And you learn.
Sure.
Yeah, there is a lady in Ilimuru. She dropped out of school, and then we came across this lady, and she was like, "Oh, there are some things which happened." And then we were like, "No, you need to go back to school.
Yes.
You need to go back to school. You just need to make friendship with some students and some teachers.
Yeah.
Let them give you the students. Let them give you their books.
Yes.
Have some textbooks yourself, and learn anytime." She was working.
Yes.
She's working in the tea company. Then when you're back from work,
Yeah.
go into the books. Do some studies.
Yes.
Yeah, do some studies. Let the teacher give you homeworks, and then let the students give you the updates.
Yes.
Where they are. And at the end of the day, when you feel your fit
Yes.
for the exams, come to Alfin
Yes.
offices, and we will direct you how we can book for you
Yes.
exams, and you will sit for exam.
Sure.
And at the end of the day, you have the Form 4 certificate. Imagine, as simple as that.
Yes.
Let us not think that education is still difficult like those days. Yeah, these days, education is just as simple as we can ever think of. Yeah. Back to you.
Yes. So I think my fellow host has really hammered it so well, and I believe now that you're getting something deep within you, and you feel like you are there and you want to continue with education. It's way possible. It is way possible. It's a matter of having that passion and having that zeal and that energy to go back to school, to go back to class, and to make sure you devote and give it your level best. And at the end of the day, you will attain your Form 4 certificate and be like any other person outside there.
Any other person.
You know, that aspect of feeling inferior will be out of your life.
Yeah.
You know, that hata watu wakiitwa wale ambao wamesoma, you can proudly stand and say, yes, I am also educated. This is my certificate, as you can see. Yes.
We have to learn.
Sure.
We have to learn. That is a must. Yeah, because we want to eliminate some things.
Sure.
By being educated. We want to eliminate some things. I found out that some problems come simply because we lack knowledge.
Sure.
We lack knowledge. So we are here as Alfin Women Foundation and Alfin TV to teach you so many things. So many things. Maybe can you read us that brochure, what we are into. We want this lady to know why we are here, and we were privileged when we were launching.
Yes.
We had a guest, a lady,
Yes.
and she's in MKU,
Yes.
Mount
Thika
Kenya
University.
in Thika,
Yes.
and she's taking education. Yeah. So these are people who have discovered that education is important.
Sure.
Yeah.
So
Can you read us?
among of some of the things that Alfin Women Foundation do, and also Alfin TV.
Yeah.
So that at the end of it all, you'll be in a position to grasp what Alfini and what Alfini Women Foundation really are interested in as far as your life is concerned. We have several forums. We have areas covered. We have to understand who is a woman.
Who is a woman?
Who is a woman? You know, that's a question that sounds a little so simple, but when you check on it, it has its weight.
But there is someone who doesn't know who she is right now.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that is one part of it. Who is a woman? We'll be going deeper into it, understanding the strength of a woman, and understanding who a woman is in general. So that at the end of it all, you will know the worth of a woman. The next thing that we'll be checking on is taking care of yourselves as a woman.
As a woman.
Yes. If you don't take care of yourself, let me ask you this question. If you don't take care of yourself, who will?
Who will?
It is up to you to take care of yourself.
How are you going to expect a man to come take care of you?
It's not
if
possible.
You can't take care of yourself.
It all starts
first.
with you.
Yeah.
So
change begins with me.
Exactly.
Am I right?
Yes, you are right.
Change begins within me. Can you go on?
We continue with The other thing that we offer is
We have budgeting.
cleanliness.
Yeah, we have cleanliness.
Yes.
And I think it can fall into
And
taking
hygiene.
care of.
Yes.
Yeah, taking care of yourself. And now we have budgeting.
Yes.
We have budgeting, we have saving,
Yes.
we have planning, and we have work,
Yes.
and we have investment. We have to develop.
Exactly. Now that it's not only working, we need to make sure that this money that we are getting from each and everything we work, in 20 years' time, you will not be in the same job.
You will not be the
In
same.
20 years' time, you will be somebody who is totally different because you've planned, because you've invested, and because you have realized that life is part of you. You have to plan for your life. Nobody else will. Yes. The next thing is
We see business. We have big business ladies.
yes.
Yeah, we have people, ladies who have ventured into deep investments.
Sure.
Yeah, and these are ladies
Yes.
with the same blood as you. Yeah.
Yes.
So we need to wrap this mind of I've given up, I'm not worthy, time has gone, I dropped out of school, I had a challenge,
Yes.
and by the way, failure is not an event. Never.
Yes.
Failure is not an event. Being born in a family whereby maybe parents separated,
Yes.
maybe one parent is not there, maybe you were raped
Yes.
at a certain point, maybe somebody used you
Yes.
at a
Maybe
certain
you
point.
got pregnant and dropped out of school.
You got pregnant and dropped out of school. I say failure is not an event.
Sure.
No. You just shed off
Yes.
that mind, and you're like, now I think I need to face life.
Sure.
I need to face life. I want to face life and see a fruit out of it. Can you continue?
And that's why on that point, we will bring on board different able women
Exactly.
in different professionalism so that they can challenge you and you can
Exactly.
understand that if this person made it, why not me? Because you find we only look at the success of a given person, but we don't look on the background and the process behind this person's success. Our major interest is to show you the process. The process of this person from where he was born, how she was raised, how she has been doing stuff till reaching the successful part of that. You will even shed tears for some of those people that will be bringing on board. You will see yourself better than them.
Exactly.
So our major key is to emphasize on, shaking up that mind and making sure that you feel that you can be in a position to manage, to make it, to empower you. So that at the end of it all, you will stand and one day say, Alfini TV did it for me.
Did it for me.
Yes.
And now I want us to go into the activities.
Yes.
Yeah, of Alfin TV. And we have 2 days in a week.
Yes.
And you remember we said on Thursday, we are specifically talking about general life.
Yes.
General life, because we need to come out of a certain cocoon of life, whereby we need to balance life.
Yes.
You need to have money. Money is key. When you read the Bible, it says money answers all
Question.
is the answer to all.
It's the answer to everything.
Exactly.
It's the answer to everything.
Answer
And now
to
because
everything.
you've mentioned that, we'll be in a position to check on several aspects as far as money is concerned.
Yes.
Money is a servant. That is one just to mention. And there's still others that money can do. That is a topic of the other day as far as our spiritual matters are concerned.
And on Saturdays,
Yes.
we will always be talking about spiritual matters.
Good. Yes, yes.
Yeah? Spiritual matters, specifically spiritual.
Yes.
Why are these 2 days? It's because we want to balance life.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
We don't want to talk about general life, and we leave you like that.
Exactly.
We want also to check the spiritual life. And we don't want to talk about spiritual life
Yes.
only. We need also to know that you need to eat.
So in short, we are trying to tell you, we are not trying to take you to heaven, forgetting that you are still in this earth.
We're
Right?
not dying the next minute.
You are still in this earth, and
On
there are
this
some
earth.
things that you need to do here
Exactly.
before you go to heaven.
Eh,
And that is our fundamental and key thing. Yes, and
And
that's
by
why
the
we
way-
have combined.
And by the way,
Yes.
a good parent, because of course, if you're not a parent right now, you're soon being a parent.
Definitely.
And a good parent leaves inheritance. What is this inheritance?
Now
are
there
you
are no
leaving
lands.
behind?
There are no lands.
Now
see
that
you agree.
now that land has been occupied. Hakuna mashamba. And by the way, maybe some communities
Yeah.
still ladies don't inherit land.
True, true,
So
true.
who are you now?
So that means you will have nothing to leave to your
Uh-huh,
children.
uh-huh.
But when you're educated,
When
I
you're
believe.
educated, that means you value education, and so
Sure.
you will invest.
Yes.
And after investing, you will still be like, these kids need still another thing I need to leave behind.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And so Thursday we've said it's general life.
General life.
Investing, working,
Cleanliness.
you as a woman, hygiene. To mention, there are so many things.
There are a lot. The list is endless.
Yeah. And now on Saturday we are going to check your spiritual life.
Sure.
And now these are the activities which Alfin has. We have cooking.
And cake baking as well.
Yeah. We are teaching ladies
Yeah.
how to cook. And by the way, there are some families which are ending right now
Yes.
because a lady doesn't know how to cook.
You know, my
Hey,
wife
you
doesn't.
you never knew.
and
You never knew.
just reminded me,
Eh.
somebody came complaining that, you know what?
Eh.
Each and every time we just got married, by the way, and I told
uh-huh.
them congratulations.
Uh-huh.
But this person was still complaining that, you know what?
Eh.
My wife buys food from the restaurant.
That is it. There is a family in Nyayo Estate. In fact, I've met so many families in
Yes.
Nyayo Estate,
Yes.
and I've taught cooking there. Yeah, I've gone there teaching ladies to cook.
Yeah.
You find that people have money. Yeah, people have money, but now there is something this man is lacking. He feels I need to enjoy
My wife's cooking.
exactly.
Sure.
I want to taste that.
It's not all about the restaurant and
Yeah,
cafes.
it's not about having much money.
Yes.
It's about enjoying life. And life is in the house.
Sure.
Yeah?
Sure.
I want to enjoy my wife's food.
Exactly.
How is it? And so that's why we are teaching ladies how to cook.
Sure.
Yeah. And also, in line with that, when you get to know how to cook, you can still open your kibanda,
Sure.
your restaurant. Yeah?
Yes.
And get a living. Yeah, because we are into giving knowledge
Yes.
to a lady.
A knowledge that can
Yeah.
transform your life from where you are to another different platform.
Exactly. Tell us another activity.
The other thing is we also teach baking.
Baking cakes.
Yes. And you find that cakes you cannot go wrong with. Who doesn't like sweet stuffs? I do. I know you do too. So when you do
Sweet,
baking,
tam-tam.
yes, when you
Yeah.
do baking, you find that there are weddings all over, there are
All over,
ordinations, there are
yeah.
birthday parties. There's, you can still bake that cake, cut it in small pieces and make it your business. We are teaching you something that you can earn from.
Exactly.
Not something that will make everything dormant. No, it's something that will bring cash in
Cash in.
your pocket.
Yeah. And
Yes.
we are teaching also people, ladies, how to make your home. Now, remember, we are teaching ladies how to budget.
Yes.
And
Budgeting.
so in budgeting, if we teach you how to make your own detergent at home,
Yes.
that means you're going to save something.
Sure.
Yeah. Because we need to invest.
Sure.
We want to teach you how to invest. And if we are teaching you how to invest, then we need to teach you how to budget.
Exactly.
Yeah? And if we are teaching you how to budget,
Yes.
then we are teaching you how to cook so that you save.
Yes.
You see, when you cook yourself, the budget is low.
Sure.
And if we teach you how to make your own soap,
Yes.
home soap, water soap,
Yes.
and the jig, any detergent, that means you're making it you're going to make in large quantity and you're saving. Other than every time you're going to the supermarket or the shop, you're spending much.
Not only saving, another point I add on that, not only saving. Imagine in your plot, you are the only person who makes detergent.
Yes.
You are the only person who is in that, small business. You don't need to move out of that gate of your plot. It's a matter of telling Mama so and so, you know what? I'm selling soap. Number 1, number 2, number 3, inafika mpaka number 40. So they'll be lining up on your doorstep to get that detergent.
That is income.
It's not only helping you for home purpose use, but also bringing income to your daily living.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah. So you see that we are training ladies so many things. Yeah. You see, we are teaching how to there is this poultry keeping.
Yes.
Poultry keeping. Yeah, because if maybe you have your own land, your own piece of land,
yes,
you can always poultry keep. And at the end of the day, you will always have something on the table and something to sell.
Sure.
And get an income. We've said we have the computer training.
Yes.
We have the hairdressing.
The hairdressing
course.
and beauty courses.
And the beauty.
Yes.
We have the tailoring.
Yes.
Yeah. So you can always contact us.
Yes.
And tell you how we can give out these services.
Sure.
To you.
Sure.
So it's very much important to know why Alphin Women Foundation is here. Is there anything you want to add on?
Yes, majorly I would also want to speak about trainees competition. We also do competition as far as music is concerned. We also nurture talents. We are not here to look and watch as your talent fades away. No, that is not our responsibility. We are here to make sure that also your talent has been realized. And that's why you find that recently you had a music competition, talent competition.
Yeah, it's going on.
Phase 1 is gone, now we are into phase 2,
Exactly.
4 competitors remaining.
It's
And
going
I
on.
believe that you've been in a position to watch to see who takes the reward. Yes, so apart from that, we are also nurturing talents. And we are also into acting. Because you find that acting is part of what we can do. Acting is part of what some of the ladies do best, So acting is part and parcel of our platform. So we are here to make sure that also talents are nurtured. Yes.
Yeah. So as we wind up, because we want to wind up, time is fast spent.
Yes.
We've known that we are here to empower a lady.
Yes.
To empower a lady, no matter where you are.
Yes.
It's not about you being in Kenya. It's not about you being in Uganda.
Yes.
We have so many friends. And also you can always share and subscribe into this channel. Let ladies come in and get to know how life is going to be tomorrow.
Sure.
Tomorrow is very much important, because if we don't look into tomorrow, if we don't prepare today, we will be repairing tomorrow.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Or you see, if a house is not built well, a time comes when it cracks. And bringing down that house, you will always think, yeah? So that means you will always be repairing the cracks.
Yes.
You will always living ever repairing.
Sure.
And that's not good. That's not a good life.
Yes.
And so that's why we are here. Maybe you can conclude for us.
So majorly, investment is part of our topic today. That now, after achieving that small job, we have given you what activities we are supposed to do. We've talked of baking, we've talked of cooking, we've talked of tailoring, computer package, driving will be introduced as we continue on. We have a lot of package to do. So after you achieve that, remember, saving is key. It doesn't matter the small you are earning. The Bible talks of being faithful with the little we have. The Lord has given you 5,000 a month. Be faithful with that 5,000. Know what to eat, what to pay bill with, and what to save. And saving is biblical as well. As I wind up, we check on Ecclesiastes 11 from verse 1 to 2. And the Bible says, cast thy bread upon the waters, for thou shalt find it after many days. Give a portion to 7, and also to 8, for thou knowest not what evil shall befall upon the earth. As you do your investment, as you start your small businesses, make sure you do it in various perspectives. Don't just rely with one business. No. Anza kibanda pale ya kupika, nyingine pale ya kufanya detergent, kutengeneza detergent, ingine pale ya tailoring, ingine pale nyingine. So you never know which might lift you in the course of the day. So invest. Make sure you plan right, and make sure you do everything according to your objectives. Goals and objectives are key as far as investment is concerned.
And by the way, when money is used well, it becomes your friend.
Exactly.
And so that means God will use your faithfulness to make sure he has opened other doors. Always.
Yes.
When you use money right.
Sure.
When you use it badly or wrongly, it becomes your enemy. And so you will always live chasing it. Yeah?
Yes. That has reminded me a song that is sung by somebody that tajiri atazidi kuwa tajiri.
Exactly.
Na maskini maskini. Why? We are not telling you that you continue being poor. No, that's why we are here to shake up your thinking and to transform you positively. That from that cocoon and bracket you've been into, you can rise higher. It's a matter of using the senses in between your ears and making sure you have used them properly. You have hammered them in, and you have given everything your level best. No matter how small your business is, give it all your energy.
Give it all.
Yes.
Your energy. And we will be bringing so many people on board.
Yes.
But mainly ladies.
Yes.
We want to wake up someone who is sleeping. We want to wake up someone who's giving up.
Yes.
We want to wake up someone who's like everything is gone. It is never late.
Yes.
Never late. Never late. And when you develop something which is pushing you, the driving force,
yes,
and it is positive, always God does something.
Sure.
Unless your motive is wrong, and your mind is wrong,
yes,
your intentions are wrong, the intentions are wrong,
yes,
that's when things don't go right. But when you purpose, you're like, I want to better my life,
yes,
as a lady. I want to better. These days of waiting someone to marry you, they are so far spent. Far gone. Like now, let me sit and I'm like, I'm waiting for someone to marry me. Just like that. Even men, they are looking for people who have taken care of themselves and people who have brains. Even men these days, wamechanuka.
So majorly, what he's trying to tell us is that it is not time for makeup. It is time to shake up and to move out there and to venture and to make sure you release
wait.
your level best.
If you're to make up yourself,
yes,
make sure you're going to work. Don't just make up
and sit down waiting for somebody to pass around and marry you.
Unless you're going to work. Because maybe, of course, you need to be smart.
Exactly.
So that makeup should be with an intention.
Focused.
That I'm going to work. Yeah, I need to look smart at work. Yeah.
Not to look smart and sit.
Those days of this cost thing, your Mombasa, my Mombasa mind.
Yes.
That I can make up myself and sit down. No. They are first spent.
Now, because you've mentioned Mombasa, as we wind up, I have a small tale about a Mombasa person. And this person was a girl, and she was a hawker. Sasa siku moja akawa amepita, she used to live in Nakuru, akawa ameenda basi, ameingia mahali, akauzia Mea machungwa. Na Mea akaona, hey, this lady is good. And after a period of time, the mayor called this girl and they they got married.
Wow.
But the question that I want to sound is one. When this girl went to Mombasa, akaanza kulalia masikio. Manake mume ana pesa, si kweli, si Mea ako na pesa, Mea wa Kilifi jamani ana pesa. Kwa hivyo huyu mwanamke akawa ni ako tu. Kazi ni kutumia pesa ya mzee, kazi hajipangi, kazi ni kuitisha pesa na kwenda party, anatuma nyumbani. Ikafika wakati Mea akamwambia, sasa manake mimi ni Muislamu jamani, na wewe ni Mkristo. Kama unataka tuende vizuri, itabidi umeconvert, unaswalimishwa, unakuwa Muislamu. Takuwa na kuita Halima. Sasa ikawa huyu binti hataki, manake ni Mkristo. Ikabidi wamevunja ndoa. Msichana akarudi nyumbani, hana pesa, hana hela, hajajipanga, bank account iko bure hadi wa sasa. Huyu msichana najua kwamba anaishi na regret.
Imagine.
Kwa hivyo ndipo sasa tuko hapa tukuambia kwamba to empower you that when everything is right, make sure you do everything okay. Hakikisha kwamba kila kitu kiko sawa. Umewekeza, umejipanga, una pesa zako. Hatusemi ya kwamba hata kama mmeo ana pesa jamani jipange. Hakikisha kwamba una account yako ya siri. Maana usipojipanga hujui kile ambacho kitatokea kesho. And that's why important or investment is key. Planning your life is essential. Yes.
And also na pia kama maybe wacha tuseme wewe ni bibi, si bwana anataka aone how you can plan yourself.
Exactly.
Hii pesa yenye anapeananga, where does it go? Yeah?
True.
Yeah. I have a friend of mine in Uganda.
Yes.
This lady, she was privileged that this man was very loving. And this man could leave a lot of money. You see that there are these men who live daily.
Yes.
Daily money.
Yes.
In the morning. He puts it on the table and he goes to work.
Yes.
So this man, because I stayed with them, so he could leave money.
Yes.
But unfortunately,
yes,
when this man comes back in the evening, the food on the table,
yes,
is not even near to even a half of the money which was left. And there is no investment. There is nothing in the house that maybe I've been saving. So
yes,
there is something I've bought in the house.
Nothing.
Yeah, nothing completed. So this guy used to complain a lot. Then every time they could complain, where do you take money? Where do you take money?
Yes.
Where do you take money? I always leave money. And by the way, this man, as much as he has left money,
yeah,
in the evening, he could come with breakfast
for tomorrow
and
morning.
some fruits for the supper. When
Yes.
you're done with the supper, some families have fruits.
Yes.
So he could come with. So, where can you see that scenario? So when a man sees that you're not enlightened, and he sees there is no progress,
yes,
in the house,
yes,
there is nothing but he leaves money. This money he starts reducing the amount,
every day,
every day, because after all, you
whatever that you're bringing on board is not what I'm living. What
you're not contributing, yet
yes,
you are a helper. Remember, you are a helper,
sure,
but you're not contributing. As much as let's say you're a housewife, you don't have a job, but what are you contributing?
Yes,
that's why we are here, so that you as a lady, you contribute, so that this marriage will always live very peaceful,
yes,
with no wrinkles.
Sure.
And you will live many days, a happy marriage. Sio ile ya kuvumiliana, surviving.
Yes.
Yeah, we there are people who are living and there are some people who are surviving
with each other.
Yeah. So we want to live, not survive. Yeah?
Yes.
So anything?
So majorly, as I wind up, you have
we have 2 minutes.
Yes, we have our numbers on the screen as well as our Gmail account. Kindly reach to us, write to us. You can SMS us and call us. If you are out there and you'd like us to give you the platform so that you can speak to every young lady out there, to every woman out there. Maybe you have different kind of titles. Maybe you are a pilot, maybe you are a bishop, maybe you are having different profession. Kindly reach into us so that you can help us empower this lady. You can help us upgrade the thinking of this person. You can be in a position to raise somebody, and I believe that will be your joy as well as our joy. So that is majorly what I would emphasize, and that's what I would give it as my parting shot. That reach into us. Make sure you write to us through our mail, call us, and text us so that we can flow and move together.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because maybe someone is out there and she's asking, how can I be part of Alphin?
Yes.
Yeah, you just need to reach us. Our
Yes.
numbers are there. And when you reach to us, we can always give directives on how you can be part of us, because we can always have groups where you are, and we can always reach you, empower the ladies as a group.
Yes.
Yeah. As a group, we are targeting groups. Why? Because we give knowledge at a wider scale. Yeah. Other than giving, we are not saying we want to give one lady knowledge, but when we give out to many ladies, it means this knowledge is going at a faster rate. And maybe when we give knowledge to one person, this person might sit down with the knowledge. Yeah. But when we give different people, that means if you sit with it, me, I will run with it.
Exactly.
Yeah, it will help me.
And majorly for a group, you find that your interest is not mine. You're into tailoring, I'm into computer. The other person is into baking, and the other person is into cooking. So you find at the end of the day, you have empowered women in different capacities.
Areas.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
And so that's who we are. This is Alphin TV, and it's powered and sponsored by Alphin Women Foundation. And so we urge you that you subscribe and share. Till next time, we've said every Thursday we are talking about general life. And when we come on Saturday the same time, we will always be live at exactly 4 p.m. We will always be live. And so on Saturdays, we are talking about spiritual life. We want to see how a lady can be empowered spiritually.
Yes.
Yeah, because there is this tendency of men, like a lady can't preach. A lady can't evangelize to me.
Yes.
Yeah. A lady can't do this.
Yes.
When it comes to spiritual matters.
Yes.
We want to deal with that thing. So that when we read the Bible, ladies did a lot of work.
A lot of them.
A lot.
Yes.
And that's why we are here. That's why we are creating this Saturday.
Yes.
And we will be bringing on board talented and gifted, spiritually gifted ladies.
Yes.
To show that the Holy Spirit is now poured into all flesh.
Exactly.
All flesh. The Bible is very much clear.
Yes.
All flesh.
Sure.
Not men only, but all flesh. Every flesh. And so, till next time, we thank you for tuning in. Talk to a friend, share this group, subscribe, and we will say thank you and thank you and thank you. Bye.